Bitcoin and Ethereum and the crypto world is rallying. We're going to go over why next. We're going to go over the euphoria that's out there right now. I have a couple other articles as well, but everything is a green day, and isn't that the best kind of days out there in crypto land? Guys, welcome to OG Crypto and NFTs. My name is Troy, and every day, Monday through Friday, we go over the latest news in digital assets, cryptocurrencies, and non-fungible tokens, NFTs. We are excited about today's show because it is a green day, and everybody who's in the market is gone up, especially if you're in Bitcoin and Ethereum. But before we jump into it, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Bing, bing. Come on. Producer Emi. That's her finger, by the way. She just got them done, by the way. I should say. All right, let's jump right into it. Well, we know the euphoria is there, but here is some of the reasons why this was dated yesterday. It says Binance will convert $1 billion worth of their stablecoin, BUSD, to Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, and other tokens. This little underlying thing really helped to rally the market. Now, of course, that we saw that the government came in over the weekend and really are saving, Silicon Valley Bank. Looks like they're also going to be saving, or at least the depositors in Signature Bank, as well as any of the other banks that going down. So it's kind of a blanket statement that the government said. Now, with also that being said, is a lot of people are very fearful of banks, period. No one trusts them, especially regional banks. I'm getting more and more tweets out there that people are not even wanting to deal with even the major banks like Wells, B of A, Chase, Citi. They don't trust them either. There really is not a whole lot to trust with them, right? We're on a debt-based system, and they just take the money that you deposit in the banks and they go reinvest it, just like Silicon Valley did. And just poor investments turn into liquidity crises that turn into bank runs, and then it just closes the doors, right? That can happen from a small regional bank, even all the way up to Chase or Wells. So with that being said, everyone then rushes into crypto thinking that's the better way of going. And I can't stress to everyone enough saying that as much as we can be euphoric, it is the most, it's the most speculative and the most manipulated asset class out there right now. And so let's not jump to conclusions. Let's be cautiously optimistic. All right, so next article, same thing, right? Cryptocurrencies rally despite shutdown of crypto-friendly Signature Bank. Bitcoin breaks through 24,000. Here's my only down point of crypto is that the government, again, as I reported last week, they moved out of their main wallet. They were 39,000 Bitcoin, over 39,000 Bitcoin into a brand new wallet, which didn't make a whole lot of sense. But then they dropped 7,000 Bitcoin right onto Coinbase. And we don't know if they're going to go sell it off Coinbase, if this is posturing, what's happening, the 39,000 plus Bitcoin, what's happening with that as well? We don't even know. There is a lot going on here, and this is the manipulation that any whale can do, as well as the federal government. If they think everyone's a little too happy, they've been beating down crypto, they can just drop this on crypto and we'll be in the teens in seconds, okay, in seconds. We also know that Mt. Gox is out there and they're swirling around, and sooner or later, a portion of the 134,000 Bitcoin is being given back to the people that it was stolen from 7-8 years ago. We don't know if all that's going to hit the market, or a percentage that hits the market. Even if you look at 10% of it hitting, 13,000 Bitcoin hitting the market at once, we're going to drop 10, 15, 20% right away. I just know that I continue to see all this stuff coming out about all these Bitcoin maxis saying this is the future, Bitcoin's the future. I'm not here to go and spray water down on that fiery takes. But I just want you to understand that no government is going to adopt Bitcoin as its currency. It is not regulated anywhere in the world. It also you can't collect taxes on it. It's not secure. It's volatile. It's not a payment. You can't use it as payment because none of the rails of Lightning can work in seconds. It can adjust in real time by hundreds of dollars, and then it might not go through. So there's so much going on with Bitcoin. It doesn't have any utility. Let's be very, very frank about that. And sooner or later, we're going to find out who the Satoshis are. You know, those are all factors playing into Bitcoin. I have a little more faith in Ethereum and in Ripple or XRP, Cardano. You know, I have more faith in those companies and those projects than I do in Bitcoin. I'm not here to bash Bitcoin, but I'm just saying, be very careful. It is not going, you know, once things come out more about Bitcoin, I think that we're gonna have a lot of volatility. All right. Crypto exchange Binance to halt sterling transfers. And again, we're seeing the English government, British government, Great Britain government come out, and they're trying to really be on that same side as the US, that Binance is not the way to go. So with that being said, they're actually limiting transactions also on several huge banks in Great Britain. We're just going to see Binance really might turn into the Asian theater kind of area where they're going to do their thing as an exchange. But I think that we're going to see in North America, South America, and in Europe, I don't think that Binance is going to have that big of a footprint. We've talked about this before. I actually think that the custodian is going to be BlackRock, Blackstone, you know, JP Morgan, you know, E-Trade. Just like right now, if you were to trade stock, you never take possession of the stock itself. I think that's what these governments want to happen, is that they don't want the coins out there, you know, on the open market with thousands and hundreds of millions of people owning them. They want a custodian in certain spots, and then with that, they get fees, and that will actually usher in the whole, I'm losing all my fees because Ripple can do cross-border payments in seconds with fractions of pennies versus you being charged $25 to $150 to do cross-border payments. And those fees are all divided up amongst several different banks. With that being said, I think that's just a different way of dealing with this transformation of our financial system. All right, let's jump to the next one. Gosh, I can go on and on about this forever. I literally think that Instagram and Facebook have really fumbled the next wave here. I really feel that, you know, with the onslaught of Twitter and that the explosion of Twitter being freed from the grips of the FBI and of course the blue team, I think that opening that up has really hurt Facebook and Instagram. And I just think that these are just winding down. The pivot for Facebook was to go to Meta. But again, you have a younger generation that never believed in Facebook and just doesn't show the respect that an older generation that wanted to put up their pictures and keep in touch with people. It's just different with the younger generation. And with that being said, Facebook looks like it just keeps laying people off. And the metaverse is just not being built as fast. And we just came out, and we're going to go right into the next article, is that Instagram is disabling its NFT feature. You're talking about a growing portion of the crypto industry is now being turned off by Instagram. They're getting crushed by TikTok. It's just not going to happen. Elon Musk has an idea and a plan. Mark Zuckerberg is yesterday's news, and he is a dying quail at this point. He's just circling and down. He needs to pivot hard. And one way to do it is instead of using his ego, which I don't know how big his ego is, but it surely was when he quote unquote censored everybody, in the last 3 or 4 years. What's happened is he needed a partner with real crypto companies, real metaverse companies. He would have been smart to go buy out Decentraland, to buy out some of these other metaverses. Sandbox, he didn't do it. He just thought he could do it on his own. He has failed. Bring in the experts, the people that know. Don't go and see if you can hire on the outside in a corporate landscape and think that you're going to go take over the world. I feel he's making fatal flaws that's hurting his business. it's hurting it badly, and you're just not seeing that metaverse younger generation gravitate towards him. The only thing he's got for him, we're gonna find out, virtual VR. VR, is it really gonna take off? Is Microsoft really going to have theirs out first, and who's going to be better? And is there other companies out there that are creating the virtual reality glasses, and augmented reality glasses, and really take over this spot? I don't know. All I see is Facebook, just losing traction, and now Instagram is completely getting blown out by TikTok. So, with that being said, I know there's some of you out there that wanted to see producer Emi. Maybe I can get her hand to say hi. Hey, she is alive, well and kicking, but she's going to leave us for a couple of weeks. She's going to Japan. We're going to have a sad send off here and see. She's happy about it. Well, maybe it's because of me. She wants to get rid of me, right? Yeah, it's a thumbs up. Makes me feel really good. All right, guys, you take care. I promise I will have her on tomorrow as a finale for the March month, and we will see her then in April. You guys take care. See ya.